This is your WW3 news, or it's on a Sunday afternoon. It's already lunchtime here. It's something late already. There. Now, regarding the European Union and the so-called CO2 emissions, they're absolutely destroying the car industry. Even though you thought they traded off in a certain way to open up the market for other types of forms of what you may call it, propulsion or fuel or source energy, God knows what. And there are many car makers risking heavy, ridiculous fines because just to sell EVs, they slap some type of tax on any petrol diesel car which superates 94 milligrams of CO2 per kilometre. All of them super a great majority, which is a 95 aero 30 milligram superated. Absolutely crazy. Just alone the Volkswagen, in theory, will have to pay 1,700,000,000 euros in these ridiculous fines, and even other manufacturers in Europe are in a similar condition. Seen EVs, they're not profitable, they do not sell. It's obvious when it's subsidised, the damn thing from the state. Yes, people may buy them. Only local governments or company car fleets they're incentivised to have these on these vehicles on long-term leasing contracts. But your average punter, to buy an EV, you don't see them go out every day to buy one. And this is absolutely putting the European car industry on its knees, therefore incentivizing the Chinese to invade the market with their cheaper EV models. And it's absolute madness, or just an intent to destroy the European car industry as a whole. And of all the problems with these EV cars have, for example, the electrical infrastructure, in case of an increase of these vehicles on the road, there's not enough there charging points to charge them from, whether it's from a house or some public car park in front of a supermarket or hospital, whatever. Because the national grid cannot cope for that extra demand of electricity. Once upon a time someone said they put on sale these things when the infrastructure for the charge these things are on are practically non-existent. It doesn't exist in mass. It's not common. Like a service station, you fill up your car, whether it's petrol or diesel. And it becomes even more worse when it comes 2030 or beyond. The CO2 emission will be half. Don't want to fix it at that rate, the European Union. It's absolute insanity. From the EC. It will just destroy European car industry. And obviously, if you start producing these cars, well, despite its cost of purchase in the first place, and it will need less workers. Only 1/3 of the workers required if you build a traditional diesel or petrol car from an assembly production line. Obviously, it involves lesser components, they say, but these components are more costly, and it requires specialistic manufacturing, which here in Europe does not exist. And all these EV technologies are Chinese regarding their batteries, electronic modules. It's clear it's an intent to destroy the European car industry. These are just one of the agendas of Agenda 2030. Only the rich will be able to afford a private owned motor vehicle in the future, and whilst you will be poor and happy and miserably unemployed. It's a socialist society which they're creating. They get rich, you get more poor. It's simple as that.